thinks that we're gonna be like friends at some point, and we're like, I don't want him
All right,
in my life like
let's
that.
just skip to the point. Let's just skip to the point where you're not over the situation, so you just try to hang on to him in any way you possibly could, and then putting it on,
No,
and then
I'm not
putting
trying to hang on to him
no, no,
because I'm actually glad that I'm gone.
and then you're putting it on him as if he's the only one that's always making an effort. He's the only one that all of a sudden just misses you so much when the nigga cheated on you when you had you. So we're still talking about somebody who had you, y'all were together, so on and so forth, living together, and he looked you dead in the face and said, "You're not enough," and cheated. So nothing you say about however much he misses you and he wants you to come back or out holds zero weight. Zero. 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 It only holds weight
Okay.
to you because you're hanging on to a false idea, a fantasy, if you will.
I'm not hanging on
So,
to nothing. I don't want
well,
him at all.
if that were the case, then you wouldn't be asking me how you should unshare your location and how it's going to make him feel.
I'm doing that because, like I said, me being nice is my downfall, and I don't want to be
That's not being
mean.
nice.
But it's
There's a fine
also
line
not
between being
like,
there's a
like you
fine line.
said, I'm not obligated to him. You're
There is
right.
a fine line
Like,
between being
who's
nice.
mad?
Excuse me, hold on. There's a fine line between being nice and then just being or just purposefully obtuse. Okay, there's a line between that.
Okay.
You can be nice to somebody, right, and be kind and be respectful, right? Cool, but at the same time, you can still get things done if you're serious. If you're not
Okay,
serious,
Leah.
but you're saying that you will do something, that leads to you being obtuse. If you get what I'm saying.
I get what
So
you're saying.
I rather you just be straightforward and do what you need to do, right? And have the boundaries that you need to actually move on, rather than sit up here and talk about, well, we were supposed to be friends in 10 years. No, bro, it's done. Like, what are you talking about?
You got a point. He wants that. I don't want that. And it's just like me being nice. He thinks that that's going to happen. And it's just like, I definitely am going to stop sharing locations because
Was
I
he nice
never
to you
want
when he
him.
was cheating on you?
Huh?
Was he nice to you when he was cheating on you?
No.
Okay.
Fair point. Thank you for that. You know, I really shouldn't be thinking about how they're going to take it because I don't have any obligation to him, like you said. It makes so much sense, but that's why I'm saying, like, I hate being so nice that I always think about other people's feelings over my own sometimes and how they'll take it rather than what I'm feeling about this situation because, you know, it is my life and all, you know. But, you know, you're right. So thank you, I guess.
Well, I can't spotty, man. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right, again. Nice. Mm-mm-mm-mm. It's a rough start. Yeah, what's good,
Hello.
Taylor? How you doing?
Hi, how are you? I'm doing horrible actually, but that's why I'm here today.
What's going on, man? What's the
Okay,
word?
so I am actually like an on and off fan. That might sound bad, but I used to watch your content all the time and be like, this could never happen to me. I will never be a dummy.
Yeah.
Okay. And you know, I thought I ran a strict program, but oh my goodness. So, okay. I'm really just stepping up on here to let that girl that was just up here for cheating, let that man go right now. Let that man go now. He doesn't love you. He doesn't care for you. He didn't care to be nice to you. Leave that man now. Like, I feel like because I was watching your content, I'm not like stuck up over him. We left each other 4 days ago, but like, I'm just
Okay.
realizing
Well,
like,
give me the context, Tasia. Break the situation down for me, guys.
okay, so this is what happened, or what broke the camel's back, I guess. So he was driving my friends around and doing errands for my friends, and I didn't know. My friends had freedom to call him and just be like, hey, can you pick me up? Can you take me home? Can you take me to school in the morning? And I didn't know.
Slow down. How old is?
I'm 22.
How old are your friends though?
They're the same age as me.
Why was he that close to your friends to where he could pick them up and they could
We're
contact
all
them?
in school together, so I first brushed it off as like we're classmates, like, you know, they
Yeah.
also live near each other, so I was like, okay, like maybe that's why.
And
But like,
Tasia, this is somebody that you're in a relationship with, right?
this is someone I am in a relationship with.
And how
But
long have
that's
you
not,
been in a relationship with this person?
well, before I broke up with him, a year and a couple of months.
Okay. Yeah, in a couple months. Okay. And was there ever like any cheating situation?
There was many, and I ignored it because, like, again, like, I'm a nice person. That's what everybody says. That's literally what everybody says. I thought I was being a nice person, taking him in,
You
like,
thought
forgiveness.
you thought you were being nice by taking
I
back a cheater?
No. There was never like a cheating incident. But like I said, driving my friends around and I don't know, that's a
No,
big
but you
deal.
said there was instances and clues that gave
Okay,
cheating.
not okay, yes. So before, oh my goodness, I really thought I ran a strict program. Before we got together, I went through his phone and I seen some stuff I shouldn't have seen. I seen ex girls. He was following a bunch of girls on Instagram underneath their pictures, and I was like, I left, but of course I took him back like a dummy. I thought I was just being nice. He
Oh, so
changed.
so so you're a cheater forgiver.
Oh my goodness, I am, unfortunately. Or I was. But like I said, that's why none of you guys should think you're bigger than the program. Like right now, I was on the bus. I'm outside right now. I'm walking home. I was going through my reposts, and everything that I was reposting was how much I hated him. But I thought I was being nice by being with him. And like, oh, it'll get better. Like if I stay, like, oh, he'll change. Because we would talk about it, but like there was really no
Yeah.
cure.
Right. No, for sure. Because once somebody disrespects you at that level, you can't really do
Exactly.
anything. Yeah, for sure.
But like I said, the straw that broke the camel's back, when I brought it up to him, because it was early on in the issue where I found out like he was picking up my friends and da 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 da. Before like I came to my senses and realized these girls are not my friends, I was like, okay, like I'll call you up, I'll tell you I don't like it, set that boundary, right? And the loser had the nerve to call me controlling. He called me controlling. And that was really what broke it. So, you
So
know,
so you found out that he was, picking your friends up, bringing them to class, spending
and I
time
was
with your
struggling
friends.
basically. What really added to it, I was struggling out here because I live in Canada. It's snowing right now, real bad. I was struggling, and my friends could just call you. I never felt comfortable enough to call him and be like, oh, can you do this for me? But my friends could do that for you.
Okay. Okay. All right. And when you try to check him about it, he said, "Oh no, you're being too controlling."
Oh, this sounds like you're being controlling. You don't want me to be the good guy. That's what he said to me. You don't want me to be a good guy.
And I gotta ask you, what's his ethnicity, if you will?
He is a Nigerian man.
Oh, Nigerian.
And I am a Jamaican girl. It was
Nigerian
never
and
gonna work.
Jamaican.
It was
Oh,
never gonna work in no lifetime.
shit.
Listen to your parents, girls. When your parents warn you, listen to your parents because they're right. When they say that this girl is not your friend, she's really not your friend. When my mom met my friend that was riding up in his car, she was like, she doesn't like her. And I was like, oh no, like that's my friend. She could never do me no harm. What's really funny is before I got with my ex-boyfriend, she would like pillow talk him to me and be like, oh, he used to be with this girl. And for some stupid reason, I still was with him.
Okay.
It's
All
like,
right. So all right. Now, what question are you asking me?
nah, I really just have to speak my truth, to be honest. Like coming up here, listen to KB. If he says leave that man, leave that man. Because I didn't listen. That was one of the reasons why I was like an on and off follower. Because I was like, oh, I'm bigger than the program. You are not bigger than the program. That's all. Thank you for having me. Thank
All right,
you.
Tasia, I appreciate you hopping on. Again.
Good night, everyone.
He got Tasia fucked up. All right, petty combo, crazy combo. Yo, you're not real, bro. Yeah, man. Well, we're awake now. Thanks to Tasia, man.
No stress.
Yo, Jasmine, what's the word?
Use it too.
Jasmine, what's the word?
FashionNews.com/behind-the-likes and use code behind-the-likes
Can you hear
50
me?
off to get 50%
Yeah, can you
off your
turn off
first
whatever you
box.
got in the background?
Right. Offer valid for new customers
hold
with
on.
the
Yeah, give her a second. Hold on.
Good chat. I actually don't know if I want to tell my business with 700 people.
Nah, let's break it down. Come on, it's not even about telling your business. It's the beginning of the year.
All right.
You know what I mean? We trying to get to the point, man. What's good?
All right, chat. So, boom. It's getting a little spicy. So, I'm going to start it off strong with a question. Will my relationship work if the family involved don't like me anymore?
Usually, no. Especially when it's something that's being mentioned on a regular basis.
It's been a 2-year relationship.
You said what?
Let me preface this. It's been a 2-year relationship.
Okay, and what led to the family not liking you?
So we were kind of going through, okay, I'm 21, like I'm young, learning love still, like I'm not perfect. And I feel like we started off in like a very unhealthy place, like not the best era. We were kind of figuring each other out, both like, I don't know if we're gonna trust each other. Like we were not committed at first. It took us a while to become committed. And then once we were, that time it took us to figure it out, like we were kind of doing each other wrong, you know, like there was no loyalty. Long story short, you feel me?
Wait, just to be specific, like he cheated, you cheated.
Well, I can't really say it was like cheating just because we weren't committed, but we were like into each other.
And how long were y'all how long were y'all in this situationship, if you will?
I'd say a few months, like honestly, like 3-4 months.
And then y'all got into a relationship?
Honestly.
And then y'all got into a relationship after the
And then we were like, we're gonna be committed. Like we're gonna cut off whoever we're talking to on the side. It's not like we were actually like going on dates with other people, but you know, like people sliding in your DMs or liking your pictures.
He would actually see you communicate with other guys while he existed in your life. Like he would see that with his own eyes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
Okay. That's what.
And vice versa.
That's what we needed to know.
So
continue.
Yeah. So, but we got past that, and I feel like we made it to like a healthy stage in our relationship. But before we made it to that healthy stage, it was very like toxic. It was toxic. Like we were trying to figure it out. There was a lot of arguing. There was a lot of like just back and forth, breaking up, on and off. You feel me? Like I don't know. Like it was just kind of toxic.
Well,
and I feel like
I just hope you understand. I think the big misconception that we usually have, Jazz. I think women usually believe that niggas do get past the things that they see. Right? There's really a double standard out here, Jazz. So, like you said, what he did, vice versa occurred. Right? Like yeah, it was on both sides. Right? But when that's the foundation of the relationship that you're gonna have with this person, they will never trust you just because they're asking you to be a girlfriend. You see what I'm saying? Like they would just never. They would never really look at you the same. Like in terms of like, you see what I'm saying? Like that's why it was so.
The case though, been together for so long. We were like building past it though.
No. And that, again, I'm not.
Most people.
I'm not gonna take that away from whatever y'all had going on, right? But again, we never minded wasting time. If you get what I'm saying. If I have a girl in my life, I'm keeping it a buck with you, Jazz. I don't gotta lie to you. There's a lot of women out here that are ideally comfortable to a degree. So, like, there's compatibility to an extent. If you get what I'm saying. So even if the person knows they will never trust you, they will never take you that seriously for real. They don't look at you how they need to look at you for something to really be built. They'll still keep it around for years. I'm talking about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. They'll even marry you for real. And I'm being honest. I'm keeping it a buck. Niggas never. It's because the problem is what y'all don't think. Most guys don't mind numbers. They don't mind having somebody there. That's what y'all like. Y'all, you see what I'm saying? Doesn't matter the quality of the person. If you could just be there and fuck and do whatever the fuck they want you to do and be and do and be there, that's what you're gonna be. It's not gonna change. They're not gonna like, oh, I'm getting rid of you for good. No. If you got as long as you got a coochie, you're useful to niggas, honey. And I tell people that all the time. I'm being honest. Niggas could hate you, like hate your guts. I'm being honest with you. They could hate you like with all their being, and still have you around and being fake, because again, what you can provide at the end of the day, and that's what it comes to, in a lot of these types of cases. So that's kind of why it was so on and off. It was toxic. 1 second they fuck with you, 1 second, and vice versa.
I have no words. Like, and you know what? I would be stupid because I really want to like say he's different. Like, no, he's different. I don't feel like he would waste his own time like that. Cause who would? But like,
hey, Jazz, I'll tell you this. Off just a simple fact, right? Does he have friends?
hella, and they're all sharks. They're all sharks.
So they're all sharks. He has friends. They all move how they move. You think out of all the girls he would ever potentially take serious and have his mans in them know he's taking seriously, would it be the one that he's already seen talking to other niggas or already has a certain opinion of, for real? You think that you would be the one out of all the... Come on, he hang around sharks. I know what that means. You say he's one himself. You think the one that he would take serious... You know what his friends would do? They will... I don't even want to get into that for y'all, because if y'all know how niggas and their friends, how the friend's perception holds weight when it pertains to the girl, y'all wouldn't want to have that conversation. Even if his homeboys just think or know in their mind that you're not committed or niggas, you're not the type of girl for a nigga to cuff, he would never in his life take... Come on, yeah, let's keep it right. Come on, let's be real. I'm telling y'all what it is.
I mean, I feel like I don't have a lot of male friends, so hearing this from a man is a crazy perspective. I can't hold you. I'd love to think that he wouldn't waste his own time, but you make a lot of sense.
We don't see it as wasted time. If you're still popping coochie to any degree, there is no wasted time.
For a while, we weren't
even if there's potential for that to happen again, there is no wasted time. Are you getting what I'm saying? Like, especially when you're dealing with a young individual, somebody that's younger. There's no way you think niggas. Well, what the fuck?
You're crazy.
Look. Hey, look, Star Girl. Hey, look. Hey, Jazz. It will be different, right? I swear to God, it will be much different if the situation that started off already started. You feel me? Where there was trust issues from the very beginning. Because then he would be like tricked, and he would feel like, some type of obligation to you because he felt like from the very beginning you were this great girl. That would be a different ball game. But because that's how it started already, it's like, what did you possibly... You see what I'm saying? It was already dead from there on in.
But my thing is, if that's how it started and you still pursued me, we were working towards something healthy. We were both on the same page. We both had a conversation, sat down. We're not fucking with this toxic, we're not going to be like the rest of the folk in our generation cheating on each other and thinking it's cool.
It's not about that. It's about what they know you're capable of. Are you getting what I'm saying? There's a real life double standard out here, and y'all underestimate what the double standard is. Hey Jazz, look, hey Jazz, listen to me. I swear to God, look, I would never lie to you, right? If I'm fucking with a girl and I see that she has the potential to even talk or fuck with other niggas while I'm in her life, I will never in my life take her seriously. It's dead. Mentally, I can't do it.
So you don't feel like he took me seriously at all within those 2 years?
Huh?
At all?
No.
I'm bugging?
No. Because again, it's proximity. It makes sense. You were cool with doing certain... You see what I'm saying? Like, now, again, what I'm saying isn't a lie. You know it's not, because, look, I'm going to tell you why. Because what happened in the relationship. It's kind of it's convenience. Exactly. You see how on and off it was. You seen how things didn't end up making sense at the end of the day. But that's because of how things started, though. And also because of who he is and who you are as a person. That's just what it is. It's just accountability at the end of the day. We got to be real with we just got to be real with each other. Huh?
I appreciate it. You gave me some food for thought.
That's a
I mean, my
nice.
feelings are a little hurt, but I appreciate your answers to my question.
Nah, for real. I appreciate that. No, again.
Yeah, thank you. Can you kick me because I don't know how to get off?
I got you. Where's your ass? Nah, real. Nah. I'm just saying, like, this is how it is from the start. Like, niggas is, bro. I would like if one of my mans came to me and he told me like, oh, Rip, man, man, I was messing with John and she did so on and so forth. But I'm cool. We cool though. It ain't really nothing. We still cool after she did what she did. And niggas found out that she was taking her. The whole group would laugh at him. The whole niggas. Come on, brother. Because what it's gonna be, what it usually, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be honest with you. What it boils down to is when niggas pop out and niggas do what they do and they go out and they do what they do. Who are you being loyal to though? Call them. That's just how it is. That's how friends. That's how a lot of that shit goes though. So that's foolish. It is. It's childish. It definitely is childish. But I'll tell y'all this though. It doesn't stop. It be grown adult friendships that's like that's the same way. That's how that should go, man. So I think that's why I always feel like how things start really dictates everything. I swear to God, it dictates everything else. Let's do cat. Alice. But why is this shit not working? Am I tripping? Somebody said knowing his friends are sharks and thinking he is different is wild. They always think the nigga's different though.
Hello.
Yeah, what's the word, man? What's the word? I can't hear you if you're talking. I can hear you now. What's good?
Okay, I've been with this guy.
I can't hear a word you're saying if you're talking. Like it says you're not connected.
Hello.
Yeah, are you swiping off the screen or something?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Are you swiping off the app?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. No, you gotta stay on the app and talk.
Okay.
That was good.
I've been with this guy for 3 years, and the relationship started off great, and he got on house arrest, and he started like not making started like because
Wait, you said he started what?
So we've been together for 3 years, and 6 months ago, he's in the streets or whatever, and
Wait, real quick, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Lord have mercy. Off rip, when she said he's in the streets or whatever, I knew she was a kid. 21 plus, y'all. 21 plus. Yeah. He's in the streets and stuff, and he's on house arrest. When you get older, you won't have interest in people that even do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 21 plus, gang. She'll get over that phase though. What's good? Type shit. I'd hope so. Who got something for me that's 21 plus? Serious, man. I need something serious, man. Not no talking to niggas that's on house arrest. That's not serious. Like, you're not even, if you're telling me you're talking to a nigga that's on house arrest, you don't take yourself seriously, man. Like, off rip. Like, how do I tell you? Um, at least you know he ain't outside. Has anybody got a street nigga for Trinity, bro? Anybody in this live know a street nigga for Trinity that's on house arrest that likes to get arrested and shit? Does anybody know one of them ghetto ass niggas that like to just do dumb shit for Trinity in the live? Anyone? No? Okay. I'm right, a scientist type. Oh Lord, bro. Nah, but let's lock it in though. Who got something for me though, man? Let's keep it going. Let's keep it rolling, man. Bella, what the fuck is that? Did you just? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, Bella, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Don't piss me off. In. Inside. In. Bro, I took her out earlier and she just pissed on my sock. She just peed on my sock, yeah? And now she's just looking at me. She's just sitting here looking at me. And like, what, bro? Bro, look at her acting innocent. No, look at her acting innocent, though. Look. Nah, but let's lock it in, though. Who got something for me, man? That was for Trinity? But y'all don't think, I be getting like, y'all don't think Trinity be bullying me, though? For real, for real? Like, y'all think, like, Trinity is just some innocent? Y'all don't think she be bullying me, for real? Y'all think she's just simple? Shit crazy. That's just sad, man. Now let's do it though. Who got? She's innocent. Give the dog away? Absolutely not. It's my girl, man. She is innocent. Wow. I like how y'all be quick to take her side of the mind though. That's crazy. Y'all supposed to be my peoples. Y'all supposed to be like, yeah, nah, KB, you right. Nah, but y'all in here talking about something. Nah, she's innocent. That shit crazy. That's sad. Betrayed by my own supporters, man. All right, but let's lock it in, though. Let's lock it in. Who got something for me, man? Who got something for me on here today? Let's make it entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Let's lock it in, man. Stay in Georgia. I think I don't know what she's talking about. I need a couple? I wish. Who got a couple that could join me? Who got a, oh, you talking about a dog? I would never. Never. Nobody requested, not right now. I'm just waiting right now, T. If y'all got a couple, y'all got somebody that want to join me, maybe a guy. If you want a guy to join, like, I'm ready, man. I'm here. Would you do the Maury show? I will become the new Maury show. That's my goal. One day I want to own my own show, my own I want to have my own thing for real. Whether it's the Maury show, whether it's like I wouldn't say Jerry Springer. That's too crazy. I would definitely do a Maury show type vibe. I would do a Steve Harvey type vibe. You know what I mean? I would go for that. But I mean, that's kind of also like Steve Wilkos, yeah, like shit like that. But that's also why like I'll be consistent in my career because I know the older I get, the closer I'll kind of get to that goal. You see what I'm saying? You don't have the patience for the market. Now I know how to move though. If it was something like that official, I would know how to move. But yeah, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep locking in. That's it and that's that. What's goody? What's the word? Oh yeah, nah, him too though. For sure. I haven't watched that show in a minute though. But who got something for me though, man? What's going on? Valentine's Day. It's around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Who going out for Valentine's Day? Who's still in the talking phase and Valentine's Day is around the corner? You see what I'm saying? Don't wait until Valentine's Day to be disappointed, but I could just tell you straight up. You know what I'm saying? When's the last day to be asked? Shit. Listen, man, look. Thanksgiving done passed, you're still single. Christmas done passed, you're still single. New Year's done passed, you're still single. Your birthday done passed, you're still single. Huh? You want Valentine's Day supposed to pass, so you're still in the talking Are you still in the talking phase? That's like MLK Day done passed, and niggas is still in talking phases. I'm just waiting for them to join up. I'm waiting for a request, man. I'm ready. I'm gonna keep it right though. Y'all gotta understand too though, like y'all gotta take it from a guy's perspective too though. Like it don't really take nothing to ask a girl to be a girl. It's just like I feel like niggas know who they would cheat on though. You see what I'm saying? Like niggas know. Like niggas like living in a gray area. The girl is cool enough to be around, fuck, do certain, maybe even go on a few dates with, do certain things with. But to be committed to her for real and have obligations, like you can't pop out and talk to no other girls. You can't not answer no DMs. You can't, talk to your mans about other joints. That's what niggas is thinking about before they ask that question. So it's like that's just what it is. Is niggas is not gonna go to that extent just to be with you type vibe. That's just how that shit go though. It's good. And I go inside in. So nobody out here today? Nobody got something for me? Nah, it was good. How can you tell they're insecure? I mean, there's plenty of signs, really. I feel as though just how they approach certain situations, what they choose to talk about, the questions they ask. A lot of it is insecurity and projection, so. So you gotta have something for me to do again. Something real, We need something that's gonna make sense. So wait, would you give advice like a band? Yeah, hell yeah, Johnny. Are you with your boyfriend right now? What? Y'all could join immediately. Like what, bro? Thoughts on the one that got away? Every nigga feel like he got a girl that got away. Every dude feel like, unfortunately, you my boy. I mean, no, Johnny, don't piss me off, man. Yeah, but every dude feel like they had that one girl that they fumbled, she got away type vibe. But it's never usually the girl that was already back and forth with them though. Like for real, I feel like every nigga came across that one girl. Like she was they type, like she was everything really they needed, wifey material, and they fucked up one time and she was gone, gang. Like that shit hurt. God damn. That shit hurt like a motherfucker. What percentage of men cheat in your opinion? I'll say 10%. A guys cheat. Yeah, nah. Good like 10% of men. I mean, I know it's only like 2% of Jamaican males specifically. But nah, LMAO was crazy though. That's very low. The fact that y'all are in the live laughing is actually crazy. But look, that's why y'all gotta find y'all a Jamaican or maybe even a Nigerian man for real. Like, we're the most loyal. You know what I'm saying? Like, look. Once y'all see this flag right here, just know it's gonna be all loyalty. Look, once y'all see this flag represents loyalty, love, you know what I mean? Long-term relationships. You'll be spoiled. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling y'all, man. Sister. Yo. That was funny, man. My Haitian brothers too, though. I feel like we all the same people, though. You know what I'm saying? I hear the Haitians, we damn all the same people. For real. What's good? I should do a Jamaican live though. I should do a Jamaican live like specifically. You know what I'm saying? Where we talk to all Jamaicans. I might have to start one of these days. That will take all night. We not that bad, gang. Nah, but come on, y'all. Y'all mean to tell me nobody want to join? Like, what's going on? Yeah, I'm waiting for a request. I'm ready to lock in. Yeah, you know what's up? Allow me to touch. Kayb, are you like that too? Do you keep women around? Me personally, nah. I be chilling. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not about to sit here and sugarcoat shit with y'all, right? I feel as though I grew up moving a certain type of way and I had certain type of tendencies. But the more I feel like I did this and I did, I spoke to y'all, having these types of conversations, I started finding it more corny. You get what I'm saying? That's just how I feel though. But also, y'all gotta realize, like, if I am moving like that, that's more risky for my career though. Like that's I'm not gonna sit up here and act like it's just all off more. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not that type of nigga. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. It's not just all for just morality. A lot of it also is I love what I do for real. I like to do what I do. And I really do feel like if I'm moving a certain, I don't like being a hypocrite. That's really what it is though. So like, say for instance, I'm moving crazy, right? I'm moving crazy. I'm going to sit back and think about the potential result of that though. You see what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. I'm going to keep it right. I'm not about to sit up and act like I'm some type of overly innocent, and no, I'm not doing that. That's and any creator that tries to tell y'all that is lying. What's good?
I got something for you.
Like, slow down. So that's just yourself. If it wasn't for TikTok, you wouldn't be acting good. I think I would have grew up regardless. However, I do feel like TikTok and what I do helped me a lot though. That's what I'm saying. What's good?
I got something for you. All right. All right. First, I want to start it off with, how do you feel about tattooing like their ex name, like someone that has their ex name tattooed on them, like, and they're dating, even though they quote unquote broke up.
Wait, what?
Can you hear me?
Wait. Say that again about wait, what?
So, how do you feel about someone that still has their ex name tatted, even though they broke up?
Oh, okay. What? I personally wouldn't take them seriously.
Right.
But that's just not. That's out the window.
Right. Somebody said, "OMG, not her again."
Nah, you can cover up. You can do cover up.
Relax, like for real.
You could do cover ups. You could, you could do laser removal. I mean, there's a lot of different things that could be done, really. But if you've chosen not to take that course of action, I'm just not going to take you serious. Yeah, that's it, though.
Well, it was a situation, and me and this guy, we were friends first, but then things kind of like got kind of what you would call it, like personal, I guess. And it wasn't serious, but like it seemed like it was getting there. And he had like the ex girl named tatted. And I said, if it was to even get anywhere, you would have to get it removed. So he was saying how, yeah, he was gonna do it, blah, blah. So he said he was gonna get it done probably like a few weeks after saying it. Like, yeah, he had a tattoo appointment and he was gonna get the name like removed or covered up or whatever. So he had the appointment, came around me again. Tattoo still there. He got a whole other new tattoo. I'm like, yeah, like this.
Are you in a relationship with this person at this point?
No.
Oh, then we're not
No.
talking. We're not talking about that.
You think it's a stretch asking that?
It's not even, I mean, I don't think you'd have to. I think people have to realize you have to have non-negotiables. I think that's the main thing. But if you can see something like that and think there could be a solution to it, or feel as though you're owed a solution to a degree, then that's kind of where you fuck up, right? That's just how I see it. I when I see things that I genuinely don't like, I'm not gonna sit up here and just, especially when I barely know the person, expect them to change it because I'm here. You feel me? I'm just gonna assume that that's what you would prefer to have on you. You feel what I'm saying? That's how you would prefer to behave and keep it pushing.
My thing is not that I care to take him serious. My thing is why you said you was gonna do it.
Yeah, because
just
you asked about it just to have you shut up. You brought it up and he wanted you to shut up, so he told you what you wanted to hear.
Yeah. Y'all saying leave, like we not together, we were just talking. And we was like trying to figure out like what to do. Mm-hmm. Like where it was gonna go. And I'm like, this shit not going nowhere until you get that tattoo removed. Like we're not doing nothing. That's why he said, oh yeah, I'm gonna get it removed, and that didn't happen. We're not together. We were just talking.
Nah, I understand. But I mean, you're good now. You're single. You're not worried about that no more, though, right?
Absolutely not. But I just like,
yeah.
Nobody's joining. That's why I'm like, let me just join.
I respect you. I appreciate you hopping on and you know,
exactly.
Appreciate you. I appreciate you hopping on.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah. It's tough. Let's get Bear on here. What's going on, man?
Hi, I'm from Trinidad. Let me know if you could understand me because Americans act like they don't understand my accent sometimes.
Do I give American vibes? Yeah.
Yes, you do. Are you Jamaican?
No, I'm American, bro. Go ahead. I can understand
Okay,
you.
well, great, great. You can understand me. So I just have one question, and I hope I don't sound really dumb, right? I've been in a relationship for about a year now, and I'm kind of at the point where I really do trust him, and I believe that the things that he says to me is true.
Okay. And I'm assuming
He,
he also resides in Trinidad as well, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So he wants to get married, and I don't know if a year is like enough time to decide to get married. I feel like I don't know. I don't know if I'm just thinking about societal norms and what seems normal outside of a relationship. But I feel like a year is like a really short period of time, and I want to get to know more about him, I guess, the good, the
Well,
bad, and the ugly, because we
okay.
just moved in together. I feel like I need more time.
Well, okay. So I
But
gotta
I
ask
don't know
you.
if I'm just thinking I need more time because of society or if I actually
No,
need more time. That's the
that
issue.
no, usually that's your intuition talking, right? I don't think because even ideally, if let's say for instance that is what society says, so on and so forth, it should be a certain amount of time before you do that, right? You're still the one that's in a situation. You're seeing what he's doing. You're seeing what he's capable of. You're seeing, like you said, the good and the bad. And usually things have to make sense before you say yes, right? Unfortunately, a lot of people
Yeah.
do say it, just rush it. They'll say yes just because of the idea of marriage, and they don't really understand what marriage actually entails. And it's imperative that we do understand that because the divorce rates are skyrocketing as a result of our inability to really sit back and learn people. So I would say absolutely. I would agree with you on that. It's okay if you want to learn, you want to get to know him a little bit more. You said you just moved in with him. Maybe that could give you a lot more insight, but I would not rush that though. That's not a process I think should be rushed. I think people forget that marriage is forever. So
And that's another thing, like I feel like he will get offended about the fact that I don't want to get married to him because he has a little bit of an issue with insecurity and I don't know what it is. I've tried everything to make him comfortable.
you can't do
He
that.
doesn't go through my phone, but like I don't hide my phone from him, right? So if somebody texts me or somebody calls me, I would answer them in front of him
Yeah.
to make him more comfortable. And he's still so afraid that I would walk away even though I've been with him for a year, that I feel like he proposed
But like, how is he
because
insinuating that though? Is he saying like, give me an example? Is he saying like what is he saying to you that makes you feel like he's afraid?
he actually said he's afraid that I'm going to leave him. He said it multiple times and I always
Okay, but do
reassure
you
him
do
like,
you think that's why he's more insistent on marriage because that's more like a contract, right? Um,
yes,
so do you
I
think that's
think
why
that's
he's more insistent
why.
on marriage and why he's so quick to do it because he doesn't ideally want you to
Yes.
leave, like he wants to minimize that the chances of
The
you leaving?
chance of me walking away, yes. I think that that is his motivation.
Okay,
Let's say he doesn't
so do
love
you see
me.
how? But do you see how it's more or less the society that's telling you not to do things so fast, or more and more so the experiences you've already had with them, you're putting two and two together and recognizing the pattern. So that's not society. That's quite literally just your experiences telling you, no, that's not right. This doesn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's so strange because he is a nice guy. He
Yeah.
was actually married once before, but
Ah,
unfortunately his wife cheated on him and that's how the relationship ended. They
and
still speak to
and
each other from time to time,
and
but
you know that for sure. Has he cheated on her? Did he cheat on her at all, or was it just on her?
no, she was in university or college. They got married young because they were probably a bit stupid. And she was in college at the time that she cheated on him. And I think that she was just young. And I think that she wanted to have more experiences than what the marriage was allowed.
People, guys that don't that want to take things
Yes,
to the next level without really knowing what that
without really
entails,
knowing if that's what
knowing
they
if that's
want.
what they
Yeah.
really want. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like they're quick to do it. Like they're just quick. That's what it's like giving right now. And I'll say
Yeah,
that is
because
very
when
very
they got
concerning.
married, right? When I found out
Yeah.
about his previous marriage, I was confused too. Because what he said to me, that they got married for religious reasons. That's what he told me. That their families spoke to each other and out of the religious aspect of things, they wanted them to get married before, moving on and doing certain things, whatever. And it sounded weird to me because I'm like, at 23, I wouldn't think about getting married. I feel like that's a very young age. you need time to develop. You need time to decide
Yeah.
what you really want out of your life as an individual before you decide to get married to somebody. Marriage is a partnership. And I think that's why it fell apart, because they were too young. She had no experiences. He had no experiences. And I really think that he is kind of chasing the idea of having a family, like a nuclear family, so bad that he is, in my opinion, not giving himself time to grow and discover who he is as an individual, and not giving other people time to grow and discover who they are without him and with him. Because I think that if they got together when they were a little bit older, the marriage would have lasted. I really do think it ended because they were just too young
And
and
is
unable
that
to
something?
decide.
Is that a conclusion you're coming to based on the relationship they have now?
No, it's based on their relationship, because they still talk, not in a romantic way, but they still interact with each other, and their families still
Hey,
interact.
listen. Listen. You're better than me. No, I'm just letting you know, like,
No, no,
you
no.
are
She's
a
married to somebody else. She doesn't make me uncomfortable.
hold on, I'm just saying, like, you're just better than me. Though. I don't care if he was married. You're better than me. But that's besides the point, though, right? Seriously though, just really consider that. Like you said, it only has been a year. You have the context to kind of really know that you have the information that you need to kind of make a good inference as to what you need to do, right? So that's what I feel though. Now, I wouldn't rush it at all. Now,
I don't want to rush it either. I do know that it will hurt his feelings, and that we would have to
but
go
you got to
through
be
a phase.
straightforward though. Like you got to be. That's a big role. Like that's. You have to be, whether it hurts feelings or not, you got to let it be known. Don't do things just because it may satisfy him. You see what I'm saying? That never worked in life, ever. When you just do things for other people's satisfaction, that doesn't, you have to make sure that you're comfortable and that it makes sense for you before you make a move. That's it and that's that.
That's true. Yeah, that makes sense.
Not for sure, but all right. No, I appreciate you hopping on, huh?
You too. Thanks for answering.
Of course. All right, anybody else want to come on? Does anybody else want to come on here today? All right, Pri. Kayb the American, oh bro. Reverend, your husband said, nah. So I think I had somebody in here. I don't know where they went though. It just disappeared. Cooking what Kaya is here. Word. Kaya be knowing when people draw my shit though. That's crazy. It was good. It was good. So hopefully, come on, y'all. Who got something for me, man? Let's keep it going. Oh, top viewers. And that's the thing. How you do that though? How you check top viewers? No, that's actually a real question. How you check? How do you check that? I did not know you could do that. Let's lock it in, Kayla. I know. Hey, Kayla. Kayla, you been in Houston, gang. I know you got something for me, gang. Kayla, you been living in Houston. I heard it's fucked up out there, man. I just know you got something for me, yo. Even though you really be out there moving like them niggas. Crashing out as we speak, but they be trying you, man. I don't know. They do be trying you though, man. Nah, I might slide out there. I might move out there after my next lease though. For real, or get a crib out there for sure. Never going for that, but you know what it is though, Caleb. But like, what it is, bro, it's too many vibes down there though, Caleb. So it's like when you in a city and there's so many girls though, gang, like you understand, Caleb. There's some like different, like, there's just so many girls down there. Y'all gonna get tried out there for sure. You see what I'm saying? You in a city when there's so many vibes, you better off getting somebody that's out of that city, for real, for real. You got to get somebody that's really like outside of your city to really, for shit to make sense. They don't even take girls on dates, Kelly. They don't have to. It's too many girls down there. You got to understand. Exactly, and they selling it. So I'm finna be out there though during the springtime. I got some money moves out there and shit. So, but I don't men ever come out here asking. I don't know, Lee. My life is open to everybody though, for sure. It ain't just You want to agree with what? Some bad R? No, I'm not going for the spring break shit. I'm going for because I have like actual business out there. Um, Probably go for like a couple weeks and shit. I hate the dating life in Texas. Damn, why is everybody saying that? Does anybody have a good dating life in Texas? Like, what the fuck? Like, is it that bad? I know Atlanta fucked up. Y'all don't gotta tell me. Hey, I know it's fucked up out here too though. Y'all do not have to tell me for real. But oh yeah, no, yeah, my good sis. But now I ain't gonna lie to you. We waiting for niggas to make that. Dad, what's the word, my boy? It's my peoples. In real life, man. Nah, but CC, we gotta wait for him to make a real move though. Cause some niggas really is, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, some niggas really is smooth. Like I can respect niggas. Some niggas smooth, they know how to do shit, they know how to love, they know how to move first, but for them to make that real commitment move, that's a whole different like story and conversation. So I gotta see some moves from him. Either way though, I'm gonna make sure CC good though, man. I'm watching, so you feel me? Yeah, we doing calls, but nobody really requesting right now, so we just chopping it up by anything. I need to see some moves from you. The fuck? Y'all see how I get treated though. Y'all see how I get treated though. Like y'all don't think this is as horrible. Niggas do be caring. I feel like some niggas be more so scared though.
Hello.
Yo, what's the word?
Hey, so good afternoon. Okay, so it's a situation that hold on, how do I do it so no one on my that
Bro, we
follows
not
me
worried
can
about
see
them.
it?
We gonna get to the point quick. They won't even notice. Yeah,
Okay, I hope not.
it's good. Come on, let's lock
Okay.
in.
All right. So it's two situations, but at this point, it's not even because I like anybody right now. At this point, it's just, I don't know, for the game so I can have some practice or whatever.
Okay, so you have two guys that you're using for practice.
Basically, but I used to be involved with them, but since they played, I'm just like,
You just have them hanging around now because they weren't serious to
right.
begin with. Okay,
Exactly. I'm not
you're just
serious about them.
lingering. Okay.
Right. So, okay. First dude, um, we're still like together, like I guess like on paper, I guess you could say that, because we haven't officially broken up, but it's done because he cheated on me. So when our relationship started, I met him in my city, and then
Wait, real quick, can you elaborate what on paper means? Because you said he cheated on you and it's done, but
okay,
I'm
like
sure
on
y'all aren't
paper,
married.
I mean, like yeah, we haven't like broken up for real,
So
but
you
it's
didn't
a
break up
reason
with them.
behind it, huh?
You hadn't broke. You didn't break up with them after he betrayed you, though.
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's what.
But it's a reason. It's a reason. It's not
Okay.
because like everything's all cool and sweet. No,
Is the reason money related?
kind of.
Of course. Continue. Break it down for me.
Okay. So the start of our relationship, we was I met him in my city, and a couple months later he ended up moving out the country. He moved to Canada.
So, but before he went, he asked me to marry him. I said, at first I was like thinking about it, but then I ended up saying no because we had only been together for like 4 months, not even like 6 months or something. So it was like 4 to 6 months. So I ended up saying no. He left. He acted like everything was cool or whatever.
Is he in the military?
No, he's not in the military.
Right.
So the thing with him is he I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Biden program. So he's Haitian. So it's like a humanitarian parole program. So he came like the year before. So it was basically a program where like you don't fully have your like you're not a permanent resident, you're not a citizen,
Oh, he doesn't have a
but you're
citizenship.
legally in the
Okay,
country.
okay,
Yeah.
we're over here talking about military, but the whole time the reason why this nigga asked her to marry him 4 months is because he don't got a citizenship. That makes sense.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, so he went, and then around his birthday, I had said I was gonna go see him around the time for his birthday because it had been about like 3 months after he had left or whatever. So I was gonna go see him around his birthday, but I was having like some personal problems, so I couldn't come. It was like with my rent and stuff, like financially, like whatever. So but then like I had told him or whatever, he was like, oh, okay, that's cool. But then like I basically kept on postponing it because I wasn't sure like when my situation would be better.
Right. Yeah.
So but then it came to a point where I felt like he was trying to gaslight me. He was like, oh, you don't even have to come no more, this, that, and the third. And you feel me? Like, I'm trying to be a good girlfriend, and I know whatever it is in life, like, you're gonna prioritize what's important to you. So I was like, regardless, I'ma figure out a way to get there. And honestly, that's where I fucked up, because whatever. So I went the first time, everything was cool or whatever, but basically I ended up paying for everything. Cool. It really wasn't that like deep for me. It wasn't that serious to me, but it was just the fact that like yeah, I knew that I was coming, but you also knew that I was coming too. You could have put in. But it was like cool, whatever. When
you got to remember, this man is still trying to use you for papers, though. This isn't somebody who's genuinely dating you because they like you. This is somebody who's using you for what you could possibly do for them. So off that alone, like, they're gonna gaslight you, get you to do what they need you to do in order to get to the position to where they need you.
I mean, I thought like the love was real or whatever. So like,
do you still think that?
No, I don't.
So why is he still there?
All right. So I went to go see him the first time. A couple months later, I ended up going to see him for Christmas, and he ended up putting in for me to go see him or whatever. So I went to go see him. That's when we was playing like a drinking game, like a dare, whatever. And it was like, oh, like post something on his phone. So I asked him for his phone, and that's when I found like pictures of other women on his phone. So I'm like, okay, cool. And that's when I'm looking through the messages, and basically he was telling them like he had been single for 6 months. And I'm like, oh, okay, bet. Mind you, this is like Christmas Day or like the day after Christmas. I'm like, bet. So I don't know. I just acted like things were cool, but like it didn't really affect me. It's not until I came home and then he brought up being married. And like, I'm not gonna lie, I had been wanting marriage because, not like right now, but I had wanted him to bring it up. Like, when did he plan on that? Because it's like, okay, like, we're long distance, like there has to be a plan for this, right? But it wasn't until he brought it up where it really settled. It really settled, and it really hit me like, damn, if I get married to him, like, it's not gonna get better. It's just gonna get worse. So basically, I'm still with him right now because he's giving me his card that he left here. So I'm in the process of like trying to I'm like saving up, so like once I get the car, you know, cuz this is going to be my first car. So I'm saving up so once I get the car, you know, I don't have to worry about like, you know, it's another bill. I already have like rent I got to worry about. So I don't want to just add that responsibility all at once. So that's basically what's going on. I'm just waiting for everything to be put in my name, and then like literally the next day to just break up with him. Like,
Nah, and before I get frustrated, right? I have to
mhm.
ask you. I have to ask you. Do you think that this plan would, now genuinely, do you think this plan would ideally work?
I do, because I'm not gonna lie, like I'm fully detached from him. Like the past, it's been like damn near like about a month now. Like we still talk, but it's like I don't prioritize him. Like I talk to him any kind of way. Like sometimes I go a couple of days without talking to him, and it's just like it's not the same. Like it's not the same as it was before. Like I
Okay,
lost
okay.
respect
Now
for
you
him.
also said, I remember, I can recall you saying that you use him for practice. Can you elaborate on that as well?
I guess when I say that, like, I'm using him for practice at this point. Um, I mean, like, in the ways of like, clearly after me and him are done, like, I'm not gonna be ready for another relationship because that shit had me all the way fucked up. But I guess in terms of like how I'm treating him right now, I guess like I'm kind of in the middle of like, I don't want to go into my next
Reek was good.
relationship treating someone like straight up like shit, but I realized like I'm too soft, and like I have to be okay with like I have to be okay with being selfish, and I have to be okay with
What does that have
like,
to do with him still being there again?
huh?
What does this have to do with him still being in your life again after what he did?
So the thing with that,
You can't. Thank you. I was gonna say that you beat me to a stargazer. You can't practice being in a good relationship when your relationship is bad.
no, I'm not
I,
practicing
okay,
being in a.
Ellie,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be very honest with you, right? I kind of sit back and I let you talk,
Mhm.
and I could kind of see there's I could poke some holes in your logic, right?
Mhm.
First of all, you're very male centered. Off rip. What I mean by that is everything you do, how you move, your decisions is based off of a man or two of
Mhm.
them, if you will. So
Okay.
every so like your decision to go out there in the first place, right? When you didn't have the money to do so. You were doing
Right.
that because you had this idea and fantasy of a man, right? He was selling a
Right.
dream to you, right? And you were kind of
Right.
biting, and you ended up putting yourself in a compromising position. Right.
Right.
So that alone tells you that the first thing that you need to do is get rid of all guys in your life right now, because none of these people are willing to really benefit you in any way, shape, or form. And they're also not even financially in a position to do so. Let's be real. Right?
Right.
It's really one thing if they were financially in a position, but they're not. Neither of them are. Right? So we have to remove that. At this point, you're sitting up here wasting time for a car that you're most likely not even gonna really get. You could always go to Facebook Market and find your own car, right? If needs be. If you don't do what he wants you to do, which is get him the papers that he wants, there's no way he's gonna sit on his ass and let you chill with that car that he left at where you at. No way. If you don't do what he wants you to do at the end of the day, I'm being honest.
Okay.
His entire he's been very intentional in what he's been talking to you for. The reason why he's been pursuing you, the reason why he has you around, he wants his papers, especially within the current economy, right? It's getting serious now. So niggas ain't playing no love games and let's fall in love, or I'm gonna give you something, you're not gonna give me something back. That's just not how that's gonna work. So instead of sitting up here making excuses as to why you want to stay in contact with this person, let's be real with ourselves, right?
Mhm.
Let's be real. I don't see how she's benefiting from him at all. Like she has to pay for like come on. But again, that's where the male centeredness comes in. Some people are really willing to sacrifice everything they got going on in life currently. They're willing to put themselves in compromising positions, all in the name of a relationship or potential relationship.
I mean, quite frankly, like I'm with him right now, but like I'm not like I'm talking to other niggas right now. So it's like
That doesn't
I
make
don't
it any better though. You're using that. Okay, so because you got hurt by this individual, right? In
right.
your mind, you're thinking that talking to other people justifies you staying in a situation to where you're already being hurt or you've been done wrong, right? So it's kind of like, well, I mean, I could still be here and talk to whenever I feel like it because I'm still talking to so on and so forth anyways.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I guess like really like the point of me still being with him, I just want to hurt him the same way that he hurt me.
You can't hurt somebody the same way they hurt you if they never cared for you to begin with. You cared for him, he never really cared for you, which is why he's been trying to use you the entire time. Let's be real. This nigga asked to marry you within 4 months of knowing you. He doesn't even live in this. Like, let's be real. Let's get rid of the idea. We're not kids. We're not 10. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you, Ellie?
I'm 23.
Kizzy, what's going on? You said what? You're 23?
Yes.
All right. Well, you're 20. Come on. Let's be real, bro. You're grown. Let's stop acting like we're teenagers. Trying to get revenge on people that never cared for us. Let's be real.
I mean, I see what you're talking about.
I'm just saying, again, nobody who's like, for real, I'm beyond man or woman. This isn't just exclusive to women. I will say this again. And nobody that's seriously willing to sit up and talk to numerous people, especially when they're not in a financial position to do so, cares for themselves for real. Man or woman. Nobody who is willing to spend time and energy, exert all the energy and time and memory into talking to all these different people when their life ain't even really together. Let's be real, if they care for each other, if they care for themselves.
I mean, for me, I'm not in the same situation as I was before. Like,
right, but all right, but again, you're still associating with people who were while you were in a certain type of situation, right? You're still associating with them people that made it worse. So it's like you're holding yourself back, if you will. Also, it's okay to just be single for a while. You know what I mean? Take a step back, recognize that you're in a pattern that isn't ideal for you. Can you tell me the revenge plan? What's the revenge plan you have for this thing? How are you gonna hurt him? Tell me. Because hello? No, I said let me know the revenge plan. How are you gonna hurt him?
yeah,
You went out. Hello? Ellie?
Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
And I can hear you now. Yeah. How are you gonna hurt him though? Tell me.
Yeah, hello, can you?
I can hear you now.
Hello?
Hello?
My whole thing with yes. So my whole thing with that. Yes, hello. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello? Yes.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you. But
Okay.
I could hear you, but you couldn't hear me. But I was saying the whole thing with the revenge thing is I was basically just gonna like talk to other people because it's like since I found out, like he's been like on his toes, like asking me like when I don't respond and all that stuff. He's like, oh, like are you with other people? Like even like when I'm at work, he's like, oh, da la, like you're getting cute for other people, or like just different things like that. So and he always expressed like, oh, it's one thing if a man cheats on a woman, but when a woman cheats on when a woman cheats on a man, like she's intentionally trying to do it, like, you know, it doesn't really matter when a man cheats on a woman, but when a woman does it, it hurts a man even more or whatever. So that was basically like my whole logic behind that.
Ellie, since speaking to me, do you genuinely still think this is gonna work?
No.
So you realize that you were just doing that out of hurt, right? And you're gonna hurt yourself more. And how do you realize how you're gonna waste your time? You think the nigga that never had any intention of dating you for real gives a fuck about, like genuinely actually gives a fuck about you talking to, like, let's be real. Even if he, let's say for instance he does you think he cares as much as you do though? Let's be real.
No.
Okay, so why are you wasting time?
You're right.
Let's be real. Are you getting him his papers or not?
No.
Okay, so why are we talking?
Yeah. I guess it was just one of those things, like, I don't know. I'm one of those people, like, it's either like I'm done with you or I'm not. And like, I feel like at the time when everything had happened, like, I didn't want to like break up with him and then like get back with him and like, you know, like, it's like
you wanted to hang on and run through 10 brick walls and defeat the you wanted to defeat the doubt and end up with him happily ever after and married.
No, that's not the case. But what I'm saying is, like, I just want to be fully like over him, like by the time like.
Okay, take one big step. Take one big step and be over him because you're wasting your time.
All right.
Get rid of the car nonsense you got going on. That's not real. Let's come back to reality. All right, gang?
All right.
Appreciate you hopping on, Ellie.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I think that he's gonna give Ellie the car though. Let's be honest. Yeah, I think Ellie's gonna get that car. What's
Good afternoon.
What's going on, man?
My name is Brianna and I'm 23 and my boyfriend is 30. Well, I've been with him for 2 years. We met at my 21st birthday and I think we started off wrong because I moved in with him the first month of us knowing each other. And he has this girl best friend. And he cheated on me with her on Christmas. And he's been cheating with her ever since we met. But it just hurt me. And
wait, are you the one that lives with him and shit?
Yep.
Didn't I talk to you already, gang?
You did, but
You're still with him?
I am. And I got my first job. But I've been hurting really bad because he's just been treating me wrong ever since I found out.
Yeah, I remember I spoke to her already about this. He lived with her. Well, she lives with him, so on and so forth. He be cheating on her. I told her what she had to do. Did you take any of my advice?
I did. I got a job at Carrabba's.
No, my advice to you was to get the fuck on from out that crib. Did you make any attempts to leave the crib?
That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm working. I'm trying to save up.
No.
I can't move.
No, you still have your parents' place that you could go to. I told you to go save up over there.
Well, we're not talking about that. Anyways.
No, that's what we're gonna talk about. Look, listen to me. If you're not willing to take the necessary measures to get yourself out of a toxic and obviously abusive situation, then you and I aren't talking about anything. You're just gonna sit up there and keep getting abused until, God forbid, something horrible happens. But I'm not gonna
I got a job.
But I'm telling you though, look, the best thing to do with how he's moving and how controlling he is would ideally for you to be going back to your parents' place that isn't too far from where you're at right now, right? And seeing if you could, because you say you don't like there either, right? But I'd rather you be in a place with your parents who have more about your best interests, right? Than be with somebody who's already trying to use you and groom you, if you will. I'd rather that. So I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just being honest. If you're not willing to really take those types of measures, we're not talking about anything.
Okay.
I'm telling you
Thank
that
you.
right now. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no way. Because guess what? I can sit up here and talk to you for the next 25 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you going to see later on?
Him?
Okay. So, do you see how that doesn't work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's be real, Bree. Let's be real. We don't even got to waste time.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, lock in. Hey, come update me in like 2 weeks when we got progress, though. I need to hear progress, though. All right?
Okay.
All right, gang. Appreciate you having on. Let's see. Yo. Type shit. I guess he didn't want to get on here today. What's the word, man? Who got something for me on here today, man? We got a little bit of time left. A little bit of time here. Bella, what the... Bro, you're not real. Like... Yo, why did nobody tell me that small dogs be peeing so much? Like, what the fuck? What my fridge look like? We're not talking about that right now. We're not talking about that. That's not the topic of conversation. You know what I mean? I'm moving out of here soon anyways. I be trying to slick those shots. I be seeing how some of y'all be moving in the comments, bro. Yeah, I be slick trying to throw shots, bro. I be seeing that shit. Reek, how you doing, gang? Yeah, I'm probably moving to a different unit where, like, not too far from RDM, gang. For real. Yo, what's the word?
Hi.
What's going on?
Yeah, so, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So, like, I'm talking to this guy, like, we've been talking for a while, and then all of a sudden, like, he stopped, like, calling, stopped texting, and
How old are you and how old is the guy?
I'm 19, by the way. I'm turning, like, 20 next month.
Oh, shit. Hey, 21 plus, guy. 21 plus. And stop talking to him. It's going to be a Canada event. Canada event. We all know that one talking phase relationship when you're 19. We know how that shit go, yo. We know how that shit goes. Canada event. I'm gonna tell y'all, when I was 19, I was not a real person. I'm gonna be so honest. I was not a real human being. I don't know. I don't know. That's just what it is. Now he was real. Now maybe after I hit 20, I think. Scroll up. I ain't see it, Trinity. Whatever you said. Word. For the plot, exactly. For real though. Yo, Kayb, you got Plan B and juice in your fridge? I don't got no Plan B, man. I don't participate. I told y'all, I don't partake in those activities. I'm abstinent. I literally, you know what I'm saying? If they both, you just want you. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. Nah, word up. He lying like shit. I'm dead serious. I'm so serious though. I don't gotta lie about that, man. It's all good though. Sometimes we gotta save ourselves. You know, we gotta make sure. I didn't see it, Trinity. What the fuck? I swear to God. KB married with 2 baby mamas. Shit. Nah. I don't be letting shit go so far for her. I told you I don't be having that type of option, man. I don't be doing that in real life. Exactly. You didn't read the whole thing. What whole thing are you talking about? What am I? Did I miss something, y'all? National Can event. What did I miss? Right. Yeah, I do. For sure. Friendship advice, I could do that too. Hey, what did I miss, y'all? Oh, would I get married? Yeah, of course. Hell yeah. You got an avoidant attachment? No, I don't. Nah, very straightforward when I like somebody for not avoidant. Go ahead, gang. It's good. Yeah, she be thinking I'm ignoring the shit she says, but I dead don't be seeing it though. Bro. Or like, come up and say what you gotta say, gang. Now, avoiding attachment, I just don't. Avoiding attachment to things that, like, you know, that aren't the people that you're supposed to like. You see what I'm saying? That's the only time that shit applies. Why would I be avoiding attachment to people that I genuinely have feelings for? That makes no sense. Like, what the hell? You could be avoiding of different things, like, you know, but like when it pertains to like the person that you really, really are interested in, you move different. You get out of your comfort zone. You see what I'm saying? And let's say, for instance, I'm a nonchalant person, just typically. I'm not going to be nonchalant when I like somebody, because really liking somebody takes you out of your comfort zone every single time. I don't care what you naturally are. And that's just what it is. If somebody wanted to be avoiding attachment, they could avoid me altogether. Fuck. Avoid me altogether. Avoid me. Try. Bro. Like, what the hell? Kayb is trauma. They could go deal with their trauma on their own ends. Don't come to me with trauma. I don't react well to trauma. Stay away from me. That's serious. Stay all the way away from me. I better move right this in the money. But I move right this in the money. Stop following me. Stop following me. Go on inside. Go on. Go on. Hell no, I'm not doing that. Nah, it's you just. You was just in love. Nah, you're just different though, gang. You was just overly in love, bro. You've been talking to. Yo, Trinity, join and tell me what you was talking about, gang. I dead ass don't see it. Just join and tell me. I'm so serious. Just join and tell me, man. Is Bella Jamaican? Yeah, Jamaican. Bella is there. Yeah, she's 100% Jamaican. Yeah, hell yeah. Come on, y'all know that. I know that's my love, man. That's my trend. If y'all been in my lives, y'all know that already, man. It's my trend. That's trend money. Nah, word up. I'm saying I don't be wanting to get cussed out when I get off live and shit. Okay, we do is play. But what you mean, bro? Whenever I ever played. Bella, come on. Come talk to them. Come on. Come talk to them, Bella. Show them your locks. That's Bell. Yo.
Yeah, no, when I said, well, that was referring to you talking about if you got trauma, stay away from me. But what I was saying earlier was, I told you that you need to start asking them how old is the guy they talking to, because one of them girls came in your live talk about she been getting groomed by that homeboy while she was 18. But what if somebody in here talks about older? You could let them know, like, okay, get out of that. You know, don't do that. But if they both young, then hang it up. That's why I said that.
Wait. I'm confused. You're saying, wait.
Somebody come on here that's younger than 21, you should ask them how old the dude they dealing with. Okay. That way you can stop the grooming stuff. But if they both young, then get it out. You just get it out of here.
Okay. So you want to make sure they're not, okay. That's what you're saying. No, I could do that.
Okay, that's all.
That makes sense though. So that's a good idea.
Okay, I'm about to get about here.
Where you at?
I'm on my way to the top.
Can I have an autograph? I'll be wanting an autograph from her. She's a celebrity. I'm a big fan, you know. Nah, I should do that though. I ain't gonna lie. I never really thought about that though. Bella, come on, stop, bro. And she just be getting jealous every time. Like, move, bro. Every time I get on the phone, she be in my face, gang. Anytime she sees me talking to somebody, she's in my face, gang. Like, are you good, bro? You're not the only girl. Like, come on, bro. Like, what be wrong with these dogs? Word up. Cat, what's going on, man? Hey, Cat, let me hold $10, gang. Hey, you know, Cat got the bread for a Cat. Just let me hold $10, Cap. I know I ain't big money like you yet, man, you know? Y'all remember Cap from yesterday? KB, why do men like mean women? I don't think men like mean women. They just like conquering. Or if you were humbling who they feel like is just doing too much. You know what I'm saying? It's a conquering thing. You like me? You're a nice person now. I don't deal with mean people, like people who are genuinely mean. Yeah, man. I told y'all one of these days I'm really getting to IRL streaming. Maybe one of these days when I get up with Trent in real life, I'll go live. Yeah, I think I should go live with her one day. When I get up with her in real life, you know, she don't be liking me like that, so I don't be seeing her as much. But whenever I do, yeah, she be having me outside, saving people and shit. Yeah, man, she's something else. KB delusional too. Man, please request. And niggas be going through the same shit y'all be going through though. Like, it's not different. Y'all be thinking that women are simple out here. Y'all must really not know. I'll do one more though if I get up out of here though. What's good? Why'd you leave the first time, yeah?
Hi.
What airline do I fly? I fly Spirit. Yeah, what'd you say?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you got scared.
Yes.
Why you got scared?
Okay. I don't know. I'm scared right now. Okay.
We don't buddy.
Okay. Here's my situation. So I met this guy about a year and a half at work.
Okay, how old are you?
I am 24. He's 25.
Okay.
Okay. So we met at work, and I had just found God, and I brought him to church with me, and then we just started building a relationship that way.
Right.
Okay. So last summer, we started courting at the beginning of last year. And
You started courting each other?
Yeah.
Right.
So, and then, like, during the summertime, he told me that he was gonna propose to me. And come summer, and he didn't. And now he has no job. He's just going through a lot right now. And him and my dad.
I'm assuming you're the hard rock that's gonna support him?
Well, he's looking for a job.
So
he does
he
like
didn't- so
DoorDash
he-
and stuff right now.
Okay. So he's trying to make ends meet. Okay. I don't bash people for the situations that they're in. I don't do that type of shit. Right. However, I gotta ask you. But this is this is where I kind of get a little confused. Right. As a man, if you're not ideally, especially when you're in your mid-20s around that area, if you're not ideally in the right place, I feel as though there's room to really improve. However, I don't think that will be the time for us to be looking for marriage or a committed relationship because finances do matter when it comes to those types of contracts. Finances do matter when it pertains to being in a serious relationship. So why was he like pursuing you to that level? And why did he sell you that dream? And how did it fizzle out? Also, did you address the fact that it fizzled out? Like what ended up happening with that?
Well, he just recently lost his job like
Okay.
2 months ago.
Okay.
So he's had no job for 2 months. And I brought it up. I brought up the fact that I really didn't want to bring it up, but I brought up the fact that he like said something to me and then it didn't happen. And then my dad actually brought it up to him because we've been dating for a long time.
Well, again, just remind me, what's a long time again? Remind me.
Okay. So in my opinion, I feel like you don't need to date someone for like years to know you want to be with them. You know what I mean? Like, you know if you want to be with someone for the rest of your life in like a month.
Especially when there's like a religious background to the situation as well. Like there's a religious structure to the situation.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know what to do right now because now he gave me like a different time, but he still has like no job. He's been on a couple interviews.
Wait, but you didn't tell me how long has it been though since y'all been in a relationship?
We've been in the relationship for over a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over a year. Let's say a year and a half, something like that. He's not in the financial position to manage. Can agree on that.
Right.
Are you willing to be in a marriage with this person if he's not financially in the position he needs to be?
I feel like at this point, since he already like said it and it didn't happen, like I don't want it anymore.
Okay. All right. Let's hone in on that. If that's something that you can say to me, is that something that you express to him?
No, sir.
Then why not?
I don't know. He thinks we're destined to be together. I've tried.
But I'm not worried about what he thinks. I'm worried about what are you letting him know? What's your stance? How serious are you? How serious are you when it pertains to your stance? I'm not worried about how he's thinking.
Pretty serious, but I stopped bringing it up because usually when I bring it up, he just like cries and apologizes, and then yeah.
But I'm saying, are you bringing it up, or are you letting the individual know what it is and moving accordingly to what you're saying? Are you just saying it, bringing it up to get a response, or are you bringing it up to provide clarity so that you can move how you want to move?
I bring it up to let him know like where I'm at and how I'm feeling.
Okay.
What do you mean?
We're not serious.
I
If
am
you're
serious.
saying the reason why, which I can say you have a good reason. Some people don't. We all have different non-negotiables. We all have different turnoffs, right? You're saying that you're dating intentionally, whether you're young or not. That's up to you, right? Again, you have like you said, you're more religious, right? If the person that you're dating, right, you've given them time, you've had these conversations, they've sold you their dreams, they weren't able to meet up, they weren't able to accomplish ideally what they were putting out, right? You brought it up on numerous occasions, nothing is being done about what's being said. Then the next step ideally will be for us to move on with our lives. We have to be. How could you expect him to be intentional when you're not intentional? I genuinely will never understand the rhetoric, especially when it pertains to women. Y'all expect all these, especially these guys to be intentional and do this and do that. But when it pertains to being, intentionally leaving, we can't intentionally leave. I never get it. And usually the only way anybody will really respect you and your time is if they know you're the type to intentionally leave. If I know you're not, I will move at my own pace. Again, we can't expect people to be intentional with us and our time if we're not intentional with us and our time. It will never happen. And this goes for both men and women, I promise you. And even in business and careers and everything like that, this is what life is. And I'm not saying this. I think people always mistake, how I talk and how I tell people they should address these things. The reason why I recommend you address things this way, is because I understand how people will look at you if you don't move intentionally. When you're wiggle waggling and giggle gaggling around in relationships, you will waste your time so fast. You will blink, and 5 years is gone. So that's kind of why I approach this shit the way I do. So if you're not ready, what's good, bro? Hello?
Hello.
It's good.
Well, I've tried to. Well, I have ended things, and he just shows up to my house.
What does your dad say about that though? Him doing that?
Showing up to my house?
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't know.
Oh, so he just does it.
Yeah.
You don't tell your dad?
No, he'll wait outside for like one time. He waited outside for like 4 hours
But
until
why
I
don't
went
you tell your
outside.
dad though? Because you got to remember, he also knows what's going on. Ain't like he's out of it.
Well, the thing is, my dad thinks he's a great guy. Everyone thinks he's like a great guy.
So you're preserving his image in hopes that one day he'll get his shit together?
Basically.
Hey, honey bunch, I got news for you. Hey,
Like,
look.
I just don't want to leave when he's having like a hard time.
No, I understand.
You know what I mean?
No. I get that. I know. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm not gonna be oblivious to what these situations be. I understand. You don't want to seem like you're being materialistic, or you don't want to feel like you're. That's not what it is at all, right? It's only I can admit it's only been 2 months, and the job economy is ass. I don't think the reason why y'all aren't getting married is simply because of the financial reason. There's more to it than that, right? It would be different if the reason why y'all aren't getting, y'all aren't taking steps is just because he's not financially in a position. That's not it. There's more to it than that. That's why you have to separate yourself. It's deeper than just money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying the dude is like a bummer, so that's not what I'm saying. Like, no. He's young, and like I said, he lost his job. That can happen to anybody. Anybody. So that's not why, and I kind of emphasized that earlier. It's not just about his money, right? I think, again, what it boils down to, you have to position yourself, put yourself in the right positions, and you have to associate yourself with somebody who is willing to take the extra steps, who's willing to clarify certain things, where the communication is what it needs to be, right? If it's not that, then we're wasting time and rushing it. Now, again, I look at the charts all the time. The divorce rates are skyrocketing because of this right here. We rush into marriage and we think it's sweet, but marriage is forever. It's not supposed to be one of them things where we just do it and get divorced eventually. No. So pick and choose your life partner wisely. And I will say that to guys. I'll say that to my friends. I'll say that to y'all. Try your absolute best to pick your life partner correctly. That's it. Don't do it because your dad likes him or mommy likes him. And no, you know the real, like you said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it and that's it.
I guess that's it. Thank you.
All right, no, for sure. Appreciate you having on, all right? So,
Thank you.
have you on wisely. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, because we're human, so I mean we make mistakes, but I think if we can see things clearly before things start, let's just put a full stop before we go too far. Nah, but you're not worried. Showing up to the crib and waiting outside when you're not getting a response is a little crazy, man. Hey, showing up to the crib and waiting outside, I ain't gonna lie, shit. Back in the days, man. Is me for real? Or y'all be having niggas show up to y'all crib? Let me find out y'all be having niggas popping out to y'all crib waiting outside and shit, man. Let me find out that's what y'all got going on here. Not rushing. So that's not ideally what I'm saying. I'm just letting her know that ideally you have to make sure you're in the right position. You're not in a compromising position before you make a big decision like saying yes to marriage. It's not ideally about, taking things too slow or too fast. It's good. Yo, I called the police. Shit. Not as well. But, man, y'all already know what time it is. I'm finna tuck. I do gotta go handle some business right now, man. I got some errands I gotta run. I gotta be outside. I gotta lock in, man. So, y'all know what time it is, man. Nah, word up. Niggas gotta go live their lives for real. Appreciate the follow, Brandon. That's real, gang. How is he, bro? Come on, gang. Let's be real. But if anybody needs a private one-on-one, the link for that surely is in my bio. Make sure y'all go ahead and book. I do look forward to those. Don't be shy. Obviously, I'll get with you. Make sure y'all hit the follow button. That's all I ask from y'all, man. Just hit the follow button before this live is over, or even after. I really appreciate it. If you don't already, that's it and that's all, man. Y'all take it easy, all right? All right, Bree. Damn.